Your transitioning's terrible. It's a 2-finger system, mate.
So cute.
You guys weren't supposed to notice that we did that?
Yeah.
Oh, did you want us to keep on?
We wanted to keep
we
on
weren't very
talking.
subtle about
Why
it, though.
is Peter... Oh, you left your keys outside.
I did.
We have a crucial decision to make. Do we let Peter in?
I think we
No.
let him in as long as he just doesn't come into the booth.
Is it Peter
Ben's giving us a
Vandenberg?
firm no. Peter what?
Is
No.
it Peter Vandenberg?
No, it's Peter
Bacchus.
Bacchus.
I cannot. But
Did
apparently
we get that on
somebody
the
else
dialogue? Did we get that on the audio? I really hope so. I don't know. Why did you let him in?
Why?
Why did we do that? We've got Michael and we've got Jenna bringing...
And Peter. Whoa, what the hell, man?
And Peter
You play the
bringing
saxophone.
in the keys.
I hear you practicing all the time. You're really good.
Thank you.
Christine, we don't talk to Peter, all right?
So now do we have Benny in the booth?
He's
We've got
a good
Benny in the booth.
musician.
We got
I
Michael.
apologize for the interruption.
We're only a minute in. It's not that bad.
If you haven't figured it out, this is the Audacity.
Yes.
I am Father Time,
I'm D Prime.
and on this show we like to talk about things and stuff. We bring people that don't usually know each other into the booth, and we have a good old conversation. Does that sound good, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah? Or are
No.
you just not gonna...
I'm just not gonna speak.
Okay, what?
Oh.
What do
Except
we
we
what do
kind of know each
conversation?
other.
Yeah, we met.
Why don't
We
we
met
conversation?
once.
No,
Yeah.
we know each other
Nah.
by others.
Yes.
Really?
We have mutual acquaintances.
But you
Yeah.
guys have never, like, actually...
Well, I was kind of a creep the other day, and I was like, "Oh my God, you know Jonathan, who I've known for like 9 years of my life," and she was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I was
I kind of
like,
scared her a bit.
I feel that.
yeah.
I'm very.
Damn.
Good talk.
Yeah.
Good times,
conversation.
kids.
So yeah,
Anyway.
welcome to the Audacity.
Welcome to the Audacity. For those of you that haven't that want to keep in touch, rather, Facebook.com/the Audacity, Twitter.com/the Audacity, and now we're getting the real conversation.
Yeah. Oddacity.
Because, wait, no, you didn't even do it right. You have to do it with energy, with verve, with enthusiasm.
Says the guy that breezed through
I'm sorry.
our
what?
Facebook and Twitter.
Did
and
you
our
want to do
YouTube-
that? Okay,
No,
so
no.
I'll do the name, and you do.
No,
the
no,
plug.
it's fine.
Oddacity. Because I hate you, Andrew.
Oh my God. That was way too
brutal.
intense.
Yeah, that's the report we've got going.
Wowza.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew, what do you want to talk about today?
What do I want to talk about?
What do you feel like talking about?
Oh, there've been movies, a lot of movies recently.
Your hat caught onto the headphones. This is already brilliant.
Oh my God.
Fantastic.
I'm just not gonna.
Yeah, there have been a lot of movies recently, and
Have there been a lot of movies?
Yeah, there have been a lot of movies recently,
Which
and it got me thinking about movies, and it got me thinking about the importance of fandom and crowdsourcing for
Right.
movies, because in a week we've got Deadpool coming out,
Oh
which
my
was
God! There's an incredible story behind
which wasn't
that.
which wasn't a crowd a crowd funded movie, but it was basically crowd backed. Like that's the
It
only reason
was incredibly for years.
Yeah, that was the only. But I'm saying, like that was the only reason it came out. Like once
Yeah.
like they leaked the test footage, that's really what pushed Fox to put it out there.
Quotes.
Yeah, leaked. Whoever put that out there, and then
What's
in the last 3 weeks we had two crowdfunded movies.
Yeah.
We had Lazer Team come out.
Laser
and
Team. Sorry, I'm so excited about that.
Oh, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can
We're
talk about
talking
Laser Team. We had Laser Team come out, and then we had Blue Mountain State actually came out last week on, or actually no, it was this week on Tuesday.
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest here.
So that one I'm excited to watch whenever I decide to purchase it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been impressive to see that the industry is really
There's
aiming towards
a shift
pleasing
in the
fandom.
industry. Yeah, to the point where they're taking more opinions from people that aren't actually in the business,
Mhm.
which is both dangerous and actually rather fun. What do you guys think?
I like it more.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about Laser Team was, if you actually saw the movie, it wasn't like
We watched
wasn't
it
good.
together.
it wasn't a good movie,
good
but it was
at all.
for the fans. Like there were
Absolutely.
so many references from everything from Red vs. Blue to Immersion. Like it was
Yeah.
literally just made for the fans, and I thought that was kind of sweet because of everything that had been going on in the industry.
Can you give us a little bit of a summary, if you will, of
Oh, yeah.
what Laser Team
Yeah.
is and why it's why we're talking about it essentially?
So Laser Team was a crowdfunded movie that was created by a director, Rooster Teeth, Matt Helm, and he was basically like, I want to create an authentic, like, old school alien movie where this alien comes to Earth and gives them, basically these weapons and has to fight other aliens. And it took them 3 years to make. It was completely crowdfunded. They raised over I don't know, something like $1 million.
Yeah, it was $1.2 million or something like that. Amount.
Yeah, and they were really good to their fans about it because all the rewards. It wasn't just them throwing stuff to try and get money. It was them genuinely wanting their fans to be
actually
involved.
Passionate, and they wanted a lot of interaction between.
I was a backer on that. I was a very minor backer on it, but I was a backer for it. Because in the end, I thought it was solid. I mean, it wasn't Academy Award, worthy by any means. But
oh God, no! Oh my God!
But there was definitely
there
was definitely a lot of potential there. I mean, the script writing was,
subpar.
It was definitely meant to appease the fans.
Oh, absolutely.
But one thing that I know you and I really liked about it was it's really the practical effects were some of the most impressive parts about it. Like the CGI was.
Yeah. Oh no!
Clearly,
horrendous.
It was very video game, very cheesy, very Rooster Teeth. Going to be honest, but
it looked solid when you just saw some of the practical stuff.
Yeah.
And even how they had the antagonists, the soldiers, they were genuinely pretty creepy. That was actually done
enough.
pretty
they
well.
Looked like cats to me.
Yikes!
Yeah, I could see that.
It was weird.
I think for me, going into that movie, the audience ended up being more entertaining than the actual movie at some times. Because
you saw it at the premiere, right?
Yeah. I saw it in the city. I went to the city and saw it, and there's a huge community, RTNY. And we actually ended up being in an AWU, which is their,
that's awesome.
their video, because of it. But for the first half of the movie, it was just people screaming out references at each other from across the movie theater. It was great.
Think that's the only way to watch that movie.
Yeah.
With other people that are also interested in that fandom.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's all about
I know
fandom.
for me, if I'm going to watch Blue Mountain State, I got to get a bunch of people that watched Blue Mountain State.
I don't even know what that is.
Is that a TV show?
It's a TV show.
Is it on Netflix?
It is on Netflix. It was on. I think it was originally on Spike. It's about a bunch of football players at a state college, and they're just.
Is it Blue Mountain State?
It is Blue Mountain State. Yeah.
Oh no way!
So they're all at that college and just goofing around, being awful students. It's a really bro-y kind of show, but I love it. So I wanted to see what the movie really turned into because the show unfortunately got canceled, so there really was never any kind of closing to it. So I'm looking forward to that, but then obviously I think everybody's looking forward to Deadpool.
Oh my God.
So how
pumped are you guys?
Show you were talking about pulled a Firefly,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
It's funny.
A much cheaper Firefly, but
I never actually saw Firefly.
Me neither.
You have to.
Do I really have to? Because
Yes.
it feels like I'll watch it, I'll love it, and then I'll hate myself because it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go through that kind of emotional attachment. But yeah, Deadpool.
Can I say a thing about Deadpool?
good.
Say all the things.
Okay, so I went to art school over the summers when I was in high school, and it was in San Francisco, and I had this art teacher in my comic book illustration class, and his name was Walden Wong.
Ooh.
And he was like telling us his credentials and stuff, and he was like, oh yeah, by the way, I ink for like Marvel, and
cool.
I inked Deadpool, some of it, and like everybody in the classroom like kind of lost their
Dude, I would lose my mind too.
It was so great, and I like there's some pictures on the internet's places.
On the webs.
Yes, and he's won some awards for his
Wow.
stuff now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really rad.
He's a cool guy. Shout out
One time.
Walden Wong.
Like some of the Deadpool comics aren't really like known for being very like detailed and like very, I don't know, I mean, like,
realistic.
yeah, like some like the Superman comics out there are like really like heavily detailed and things like
Well,
that.
I mean,
but like
Superman had he's got a long career.
yeah, but like Deadpool, I mean, like I could just think to the fight between Deadpool and Captain America. I don't remember which series that was or which number that was. I don't know the comics that well. But like that, I remember that one. That was a really well done series. Just the way it was like detailed, and it had like this whole science fiction aspect to it as well.
I find that comics these days are leaning more towards the realistic impression, or like more natural,
like stylistically.
Stylistically,
Okay.
I could see that. A little
I
bit.
mean, I don't know if I agree with that or not.
I mean, I think it depends on like what.
Which
But
one
what are
you're
you
talking
reading?
about? Yeah.
When you say realistic, are you really trying to say
Realistic.
like darker?
No, I mean like aesthetically,
stylistically, like the art
Stylistically.
itself.
the art itself is
Mhm.
more proportionate. and
I could see
more-
that.
Well,
I definitely could see like
still
I mean, there
has
are
the trend has
exceptions.
been
Yeah.
more realistic. But I do agree though that like it definitely depends.
Yeah.
Because like you're starting to see some comics now. There's like if you know go into town and you go to Dewey's, like
yeah,
there's some of those more
Shout
like
out one time to Dewey's.
yeah. There's some of those more. I don't know what
And,
I don't know
mean,
how to like
more-
describe them, but
more comical
out there. Yeah.
Yeah, different styles. I don't know what to call them.
there's a company, Dark Horse, who wrote one of my favorite comics of all time, The Armory Wars, and they've always been known for like doing really weird things.
Really,
Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Saga. That's also a big one that's
Mm.
coming
I've
out.
heard of it.
I knew Dark Horse used to
Very
have
much.
Star Wars.
Oh, are they?
They used to do the Star Wars comics, and now Marvel has the Star Wars comics, but
They've
Dark Horse
always
used to do
done,
some
like-
good Star Wars ones.
Yeah. They've always done like really weird things. Did you see the Star Wars one? Like, how did it look?
I had a couple of them. They were really solid. They went more for realism with those, I think, but it was definitely because it was Star Wars, and they wanted to just really keep to it.
Yeah.
I think a couple of them I had were like from like the Battle of Jabim or whatever that was, and so those were really like well detailed. I enjoyed those.
Do you think that it has something to do with the growing dark realism that is in the cinematic universe
Yes.
of many comics?
Absolutely.
Of many, companies.
I live for it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You like it?
I like that like weird gritty crap. Like
Yeah.
Jessica Jones gets me. You know?
Oh my god, Jessica Jones was
Such a good
Oh, I
fantastic.
love it.
David Tennant is solid.
Oh
in
my
that
god,
show.
he scared the crap out of me.
He was insane.
Oh my god,
Come here, Jessica.
it was really good. The little details in that show was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think really that's the thing that you have to push towards, though. People want more of the darker aspects of.
I don't know if they want the darker aspect though. I think they just want a human superhero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think
A
in
more
order
human in,
for
like, a
it to be
metaphysical
human, it's got to be a little bit darker, though. Because I mean, you had a lot of these like I want to say like fairy tale kind of, situations
Right, yeah.
where it's really very much not like that, and a lot of these, and like things like a lot of the stories don't get acknowledged in terms of like how dark some of them truly are.
That's true.
Whereas like now even I mean, Batman's a dark character no matter
absolutely.
what lens you look at him through, but like some of the more recent Batman comics and even really the films have really brought that out.
Oh,
Same-
they brought it out and they love it. The audience soaks it up.
yeah, because that I mean that's what people want, and Marvel's been tiptoeing around that. As much as I am a big fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as opposed to what DC's going for, Marvel's been tiptoeing around that big time with, you have some of the darker stories with stuff like Tony Stark, and they're
Yeah.
avoiding that because they're really pushing towards the child audience.
They want to appeal to the widest audience.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between like the TV shows they have and the movies, because the
Mhm.
movies is for that that audience that we're talking
Right.
about right
Yeah.
now. But like the TV shows, I think that they have more of a
Well,
capacity to do whatever they
Yeah,
want.
that's what like the benefit of having something like Jessica Jones
Yeah.
on like Netflix, and I mean I wish they would just put more content
On the web,
On-
honestly.
Oh yeah.
on Netflix, or even like stuff like Netflix, HBO, whereas like why doesn't DC try to get a contract with someone like HBO or Showtime or
Because
anything?
DC characters really should be in their own web series.
Mhm.
I feel like they're a bit more entertaining that way.
Yeah.
I'm excluding Flash and the Arrow because I don't like them.
Oh my
And you can
You
fight
don't like
me.
Arrow?
No.
The
I
thing
don't,
is-
I don't like
God.
Arrow. I like the characters within Arrow.
I agree with
Yeah.
the problem is
The
they're
Arrow
on
himself is-
cable, and that
Yikes.
just hurts them. As much development as they can have, they're very restricted because you're on what is it? It's like Channel 11. So
CW.
yeah.
Right?
The like news.
I watch them on
Whatever that means.
Netflix after.
So
they-
if you're stuck on Channel 11, which also had what other shows? I don't know. I don't know Channel 11.
I don't
Supernatural.
care.
Yikes.
No, it shouldn't be
Yeah.
on the same. It shouldn't be on the same. The characters that are in these shows
Was
while
Gossip
they-
Girl on?
Are they?
I think Gossip
Michael?
Girl was on that.
Michael's giving us a
yeah.
yes.
So Gossip
Michael-
Girl was on the same channel. So you gotta really get to a place where you can actually go for that darker stuff and not the same channel that also shows Gossip Girl.
But do you think
nothing against
Not to say
Gossip Girl?
that
Not that I'm
Gossip Girl
familiar with
isn't
Gossip
dark.
Girl, really.
I'm sure Gossip Girl has its dark moments.
Did anybody die?
Michael's
on
also
Gossip
giving
Girl?
us Michael's giving us a firm, oh my god, a somber nod.
Oh god.
But do you think that is a kind of change that we want, or is it something that they're giving us? What I'm saying is, humans are not entirely made of dark things, and it's good.
Yeah.
It's good that they're addressing the darker aspects, but are they truly getting all of the humanity? Are we based off of our problems, or are we based off of the situation we're in?
Yo, that is so meta.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that.
We just got deep. Right?
That reminds me of a Doctor Who quote.
Ooh, tell us.
Which
It
Tell
was
us.
I can't remember the quote off the top of my head.
Tell
but
us the quote and your favorite doctor.
oh god, because David Tennant was my first, but I love Matt Smith.
Everyone
Yikes.
says that.
I'm gonna have to
Everyone.
fight. I'm gonna have to fight
You're-
you.
Yeah,
You're a Tennant?
I know.
Oh, you're a 9.
I like 9 and 10. I really don't like 11.
It's the way I see
I
it.
don't
Every
understand
life is
any
a
of
pile
this.
of good
That's fine.
good things and bad things. The good things don't always soften the bad things, but vice versa. The bad things don't necessarily spoil the good.
Exactly.
I love it. It's such
Michael?
a great quote.
Excuse me, the best doctor is obviously Christopher Eccleston. And
Eccleston.
I don't care how you pronounce it.
I just advocated for him.
I love him.
He's
and
amazing.
I don't need anybody telling me differently.
Fight me.
Okay.
I don't know anything
He was
about
so
Doctor
rich
Who.
with his,
but
like,
Stay quiet.
I know
personality,
John
you know?
Hurt was at one point.
He was a doctor
He
for
was
about a day.
He was a doctor, so I'm going to be like John Hurt. So that's
That hurts.
me
Don't.
throwing in my 2 cents.
Stop, please.
Puns.
Christine, do you keep up with Doctor Who? Are you current, is what I'm asking.
I am. I've watched all the seasons,
my God,
even
finally.
from the beginning.
Catch up.
I'm that person. I have a
Also-
TARDIS in my room. I was gonna wear my TARDIS socks today, but I couldn't find the other one.
You should have. You should have just worn it anyway. How much do you like Capaldi? We're diverging for just a moment.
I like him a lot just because I've seen him in so many things before Doctor Who.
Really?
That I absolutely loved him. He was in a show. I can't remember the name of the show off the top of my head, but he would just swear. the
Oh my
entire
god, I
show.
know exactly what you're talking
Yes.
about.
It was
It's
such
amazing.
a great show, but I think he's great. I think he's a good doctor.
I really like him as a doctor. I don't know. I've only known him from Doctor Who, so that's my only impression. And I love him in Doctor Who. He's fantastic. He's more alien, and I like that. He's a little more weird, and that's totally my aesthetic. I'm Peter Capaldi, essentially. But like,
Can I tangent for a second?
Go for it.
Because I'm gonna burst
Oh my
if
God.
I don't get this out. So we were talking about dark things, right?
Yee.
Gotham, the
Gotham.
show
We forgot to bring up Gotham.
it's filmed in my hometown,
Really?
and
Whoa.
the place that they used to film Arkham Asylum
Uh-huh.
it was actually an asylum. It was an insane asylum
Oh my
that
God.
was abandoned.
Wait,
because
where's your
of
hometown?
Staten Island.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm from Brooklyn.
it's very close. Really?
Yeah.
Also,
Hi,
he's
from
this
across
show.
the water.
Yep.
horrible place.
Because I know they filmed
They filmed a lot of
the
things there.
a police academy that was in Brooklyn Tech. That
Oh,
they
yeah.
did that.
Mhm.
So shout out to all the New York City people out there.
But when I was younger, we used I'm probably not supposed to say this, but we used to climb through
break
we used to break through and climb through the asylum because there were a lot of parts that were climbable, and it was
That's
the
awesome.
highest point.
Where in Staten Island is the asylum?
Seaside something.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the
I'm
exact
not
name
from
of it,
New
but
York.
it's like a very small area.
Mhm.
But it's now surrounded by an actual like old people's home, so it's kind of creepy.
Is it still possible for one to access this building?
What they're asking is it still possible to host a podcast in said area?
I'm sure, like when they're not
break
filming
in?
there.
Live podcast in
Okay.
Asylum?
There are plenty of creepy places, and we have a portable mic, so
Oh, we can totally do it.
They filmed Law and Order at my job once, and I accidentally walked in on them
Oh,
filming Law
boy.
and Order.
Ah, word.
Which one? Law and Order or
SVU?
Like SVU?
Yeah,
Oh my god, Olivia is my wife. I swear to God.
but yeah, tangent. Sorry.
Can we talk about Gotham for a little bit? Julia, do you watch Gotham?
I do not.
You don't need to.
Okay, cool. I watched like the Arrow on the it's a DC show, right?
Mhm.
And then I was like, I can't with DC. So
Well, I mean, like, Gotham is a different kind of flavor.
Gotham's weird.
Yeah.
It's like a guilty pleasure of both of ours, I think.
Doesn't it have that ginger dude in it who is also in Arrow, who did the like drugs?
Oh,
No.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
know.
think it is.
Wait,
No?
are you talking about? Wait, who are you talking about? Are you talking about fake Joker guy?
No.
Or-
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
I love
so
Ben
in-
McKenzie, though.
Have you guys seen the Arrow?
I know exactly
No.
who you're talking about. I'll pull him
Yeah,
up.
it's like there's this like whole arc where this guy's like selling drugs to kids, and they're like, and the Arrow's like, oh my god, he sold drugs to my little sister.
Wow.
So
What's
he's
wrong
like, I
with
gotta
that,
take
bro?
this guy out. So he like tracks him down. It's like this entire like plot. Like, oh my god, he's selling drugs.
He was on Fringe too, which is why I remember.
He was also on SVU.
Yeah, he was on a lot of
Of
things.
course.
He also played like a crazy person on SVU.
Mhm.
Yeah. They had to like I think they ended up like shooting him at the end of the episode.
Spoilers.
Well, I mean, it's been a couple of years, guys. Like,
Who knows? I could have gone back. I could have watched it.
I like all they have on Netflix of SVU. I've like watched multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's my life fuel.
Is it this dude?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
Is
he's
there
not
a
in
name?
Gotham.
Really?
Whoa.
Seth Gable.
I have no idea who that is.
No idea.
He's like always the crazy.
Like,
guy on everything he's
name sounds familiar. I don't know from what. But yeah, Gotham. I'm excited for the second half.
I'm reluctant. I'm embarrassingly excited because I shouldn't be excited about that show.
No, it's
'Cause
not,
it's a
Is
bad
it trash?
show. Oh my god!
it's not a bad show, but it's not a show that's worth the amount of like time and effort we put into it.
If Tommy were in the booth, he'd be screaming, "I am the king of Gotham!" right now,
Oh my god.
which is an actual line delivered in that exact way.
Yeah.
Lord.
Who says that?
Robin Lord Taylor, is that?
Yeah,
his name?
Robin Lord Taylor
Oh
as
my
the
God.
Penguin.
He's a marvelous
Yes.
penguin, by the way. He's a fantastic penguin. Really whiny though.
What's your
Really
favorite kind
whiny.
of penguin?
The ones that can fly.
Oh,
Hoppers?
Hoppers. Are there actually penguins that can fly?
Well, they kind of fly. They're like, and then they stop.
same.
Do they flap? Do they go anywhere in the air?
They fall
like,
with
go
style.
like a few
Oh, I
feet,
see.
and then they kind of just fall flat. They're like sad about themselves.
Tag
Me.
yourself.
That's my penguin.
Tag yourself. I'm the hopper.
Hashtag I'm the hopper.
Yeah.
And then shout out to our favorite,
What's our favorite?
Little Bow Wow.
Oh, word. Michael, can we tweet at Lil Bow Wow? We didn't tweet at Neil deGrasse Tyson last time. You kind of disappointed me on that.
So we got to tweet at
You
Little
don't-
Bow Wow.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Okay.
My kind of boss.
What?
I told you that story.
Wait. What?
Okay, so I worked at the Museum of Natural History a few
Yeah.
summers ago, and he's the director of the Hayden Planetarium where I was working, so he was kind of my boss.
Neil deGrasse Tyson or Little Bow Wow?
Wait.
No,
Neil-
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Maybe both.
oh,
You never-
I think you did tell me about that.
Yeah, I told you the story.
Oh, that's really cool, though.
He goes to a Christmas party and dances with the security officers, so I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Neil.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is my dad.
That would be amazing.
That would be awesome. Could we have him on the show?
I really felt that was necessary clarification, though. Because, like, I don't know what Little Bow Wow's up to now.
He's running the Hayden
Can you pull up?
Planetarium.
Can you pull up Lil Bow Wow's last tweet?
Little-
I think we need to know.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
This has been a thing since season 1, so don't. It's not new.
Okay. Okay.
It's not from the first episode, but it's definitely very early on that we decided to fall in love with Little Bow Wow. I mean, I've always been in love with Little Bow Wow.
For some reason.
Oh, who hasn't?
Where's the
What
sign-up sheet?
music style is he? I don't even know.
We don't.
Whatever
to be
2001
honest,
was.
I don't know.
Genre,
2001 was
music
like a
style.
lot of things.
It was. It was like remembering the 90s. If
I
that
don't-
was ever a genre.
I don't even know how to find Little Bow Wow. How did we find him the first time?
We looked him up. I think he's just Bow Wow now. I think he's Big Bow
He
Wow now.
he is definitely just Bow Wow, but like
Do you guys know of 2001 Space Odyssey?
I watched that over the break, and it was weird.
It is quite strange, isn't it?
It, like, I imagined that it would be this long, kind of, like, interesting story that references itself, like a modern day story, but actually it's not. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like you start off 30 minutes in, and it's just been apes hitting each other with tools. Jenna's got a Captain America mask on. She found it. Yay!
That's my mask.
Was that in the
It was
in the
there.
office?
That's always been there. That's
Yeah,
mine,
it was
and
like
it kind
mine.
of just stayed there because it's the most uncomfortable mask there is. Little Bow was only Bow Wow was only 28 years old. I didn't know that.
Are you serious?
I like how you corrected
He's still
it
a
to Bow
baby.
Wow. Like you cared.
I don't. He'll always be little to me.
What was I saying? Saying something about. Oh my
I
god.
don't
I
know.
don't
You know,
remember
I have the
anymore.
memory of like a gerbil, a goldfish
A goldfish.
with a beautiful tail.
Whenever you remember things, it's a goldfish.
Yes.
God, I was going to say something really cool. I forgot what it was. I guess we'll never know. I guess the
Alright.
recording will know.
Okay, we have to listen to this back later,
All right.
and then we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, now we have to find a new topic.
Penguins.
Penguins.
Was that it?
No.
How did-
It was after
Shoot.
Penguins. I don't remember.
Gotham?
Apparently, his real name is
Gotham?
Shad
Talking
Moss.
Are
Shad
you
Moss.
still on the Bow
Yeah,
Wow
we were
thing?
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were talking about
Wait.
Gotham, and then Penguin, and then
I went off on a
Penguins,
tangent.
he
and
owns.
then 2001 Bow Wow.
Oh, 2001. Yeah. For the first 30 minutes, it's just evolution in terms of like apes hitting each other,
Yeah,
and that was really weird. I didn't expect it to be that long.
it's such a weird movie.
And like the AI doesn't play as much of a big factor as I thought it would.
Ugh.
You know?
Wait, Little
all
Bow.
right there, bud?
we could get Little Bow Wow to come to Drew.
What?
Wait, are you serious?
If we
Ring,
get,
are you
if we
listening
get,
to
okay,
this?
here, listen, just figure
Is
figure
Rita
this
still
out.
out there?
Follow my narrative. Little Bow Wow,
Uh-huh.
now Bow Wow or
Yes.
Shad Moss, his real name
Uh-huh.
is on CSI Cyber. Who else is on CSI Cyber? You may ask.
I don't know.
James Vanderbeek, former
Yo!
member of 36 Madison Avenue.
Oh
Wait,
my
are you
god, are you
serious?
So,
Does he have a 36 tattoo?
no.
That'd
Wait,
be really
you
funny.
could totally do it.
It's a long story, but when we try very hard to get James Vanderbeek to come, we'll also just be like, hey,
Can you bring Bow Wow?
exactly,
That'd be so
James.
amazing.
James, we want you to come to Jam Fest, but while you're at it, bring a Little Bow Wow.
Please. That'd be remarkable.
So then James Vanderbeek and Little Bow Wow can do a little bit of a performance together.
God, that would kill me.
That's my dream right there. Speaking of James Vanderbeek, did you ever see the Power Rangers thing that they did, like the new Power Rangers?
New Power
No.
Rangers?
Yeah,
I
it was
don't keep
like
up
a
with Power
short
Rangers
film
news.
that they did. It was James Vanderbeek and
Was it artsy?
it was very artsy. It was I didn't even know how to feel about it. It was like dark Power Rangers, like a really really like dark version of Power Rangers.
That's weird. Going back to what we were talking about before, it seems that they're making a lot of things darker.
Yes,
I don't know why.
the things.
I mean, that's the culture right now, I guess.
There was a photo of the Warner Brothers symbol in the Harry Potter movies, from the first movie to the last movie.
Mhm.
And if you look at the first movie, it's all bright and colorful and orange and like cute and stuff. And then the last one is like rusted.
Oh,
and
my God, I know
gross
exactly
and,
what
like,
you're talking about.
Yeah, and they were like, "What happened? The movies got darker."
Yeah.
So did the Warner Brothers symbol. It's a very interesting.
I saw that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really fun to see that transformation. Yes?
I think. Did you hear that?
I did hear that. Are you okay? You seem very distracted.
I'm like a mess right now. I like my bedtime is like 11 o'clock. We all know this to be true.
Why?
Because I was like, well, you know what? I should probably try being a human being that actually sleeps properly, instead of staying up till 4 and waking up at like 8.
Mhm.
So last night was my like exception, and I fell asleep at 2.
Oh my.
So I'm like a human disaster right now, and I still have that like smiley face drawn onto my stomach. And we did a lab today in biology, and I had to expose my stomach, and it was
Wait, was the smiley face still there?
it's still there.
Yes.
It's still there. Look at it. It's
Smiley face on
blue.
your stomach.
Well, I drew one on Father Time's hand, and I was also
still have that
kind
one.
of a mess yesterday. So I like drew one on his hand, and I was like, "Jenna, come here. I'm gonna draw a smiley face on your stomach." And she was like, "No, you're not." So I did one on myself.
It's okay. I fell asleep on a pizza box last night.
Wait, that
Wait,
sounds
explain.
amazing.
That is a story you need to tell. Why? Why did
to
you
know.
fall asleep on a pizza
This
box?
is important.
So I live in Hoyt, and my friends live in Foster, right? So I have to make the transition of running back from Foster and Hoyt all the time.
Yeah.
So I wanted a sandwich really badly, but they stopped making sandwiches at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I got a box of pizza from the C-store, those little boxes. Ran back to my room, laid down on my bed, and the pizza box was there, and I kind of thought it was my pillow.
Oh my god.
Wait, what box of pizza? Like, you mean like frozen pizza?
Wait, what
or-
kind of pizza was it?
It was like a box of frozen pizza.
Oh, okay,
that I
'cause,
used
like-
as a pillow
What
for
brand
the majority
was
of the night.
You got me excited. I thought they already had the flatbread pizza.
No, well, they do, but it was
What?
they weren't making it at
What,
2 o'clock
they
in the
do?
morning. Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
been a thing since you can make sandwiches, right?
It's been there for at least a week.
Yeah.
Really?
God, Keenan, get your action.
Why have I... Okay, well, I'm going to go get flatbread
He
pizza
looks
later.
in the booth like, this is going to be a thing that happens. I'm serious. That is the look you're given.
Yeah, is it... I mean, is it quality? Is it
good pizza?
Is there anyone who can
The one in
respond
the
to
box
this?
or the flatbread?
Box.
The one in the box is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it make a better pillow or better food?
I haven't eaten it yet, so I'm not sure.
Wait. So you slept
you
in the box
thought-
with the pizza inside?
I'm telling you, I was a human mess yesterday.
But
Oh
you're
my God.
telling us you thawed a frozen pizza, and then you were like, cool, it's fine, I slept on it. I'm just going to throw it back in the freezer.
That's my life.
I also woke up in the middle of the night, texted somebody the Wake Me Up Inside Smash Mouth
Yes.
mix,
Oh my god.
texted a few people, went back to bed on the pizza.
Wait, what is the Wake Me Up Inside Smash Mouth mix? What is that?
It's a
Wait.
combination of Evanescence
That is beautiful.
and Smash Mouth.
Those are two
That's
things
But
that
like,
should
is it
definitely
like
be the next
Smash
year.
Mouth
Aesthetic.
singing
I love it.
Officially.
Wake Me Up Inside? Or?
Yeah.
Aesthetic.
Oh, okay.
No, he's singing All Star, but Wake Me Up Inside is
It's
also
a mix.
playing.
Oh, okay.
Can we
Yeah,
put
Oh,
that as
okay.
the intermission? Are we intermissioning?
We have an intermission slot right now because it's still 4:32, and
Oh my god.
we
time
can
is
do
passing really slowly
do intermission.
You're bad? Yeah.
My bad.
I'm blaming you.
So yeah,
Don't let Peter in.
let's
He's outside right now.
just.
He walked by.
I
He's going
did
to the
not
door. We're
spell.
not letting him in. Hi, Ben. Giving us
Where
thumbs up.
actually, you know what? I can't find it. So where
It's
Jesus.
No, Peter, go away. God,
Can you do the Jeff Goldblum laugh?
what is? The
Is that
Jeff
something
Goldblum
you're
laugh?
like capable of?
I don't know.
It's like her.
Yeah, I have no
What
idea
is
where
that?
this thing is.
Did you look up? What did you type to find that?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's in the end in All Star, not.
Oh
that's
my
almost
God.
as,
Apologies.
That's pretty much better.
Beautiful.
In the end.
In the end,
mashup.
All Star mashup.
This is important. No, Peter. No. Oh my god.
Yes.
No.
Peter's
Christine,
like the
I know
collective
that you're new to the
pet.
show.
I'm a bad influence.
Fade us in. It'll be good. I love it.
Way to
You guys
fade
did
us.
it again. Ah.
The way to fade the song out before I faded us in.
Way to not fade us in right before I faded the song out.
Yo.
I think you're.
I think we need to
Blaming
work on
me.
our chemistry. Christine, what are you doing? You're like writing things in circles.
Oh, so I'm making a memorial piece for Montium.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
This is gonna be it eventually.
It was his 1 year anniversary a couple days
On
ago.
Monday.
Do you want to talk about that for a moment?
Do you want me to start crying?
I mean,
There's
it's
nothing
for
wrong
content.
with crying, but if you don't want
No,
to,
it's fine.
Crying for content.
Rooster Teeth, one of their head animators, Monty Ohm, who created Ruby, passed away last year after surgery went really badly, and he ended up getting a bad allergic reaction and passing away, unfortunately. And I'd met him a whole bunch of times before, so like he was very like influential to me getting back into like the whole like gaming community thing and
Right.
stuff like that, because I'd been watching his stuff, and so like it was really sad to see someone like him pass like that last year. He was my Alan Rickman. He was just like, whoa, like.
I feel that.
So I'm making like a little memorial thing. It's gonna be like ruby colors and red versus blue colors, and has
He
quote
was-
by him.
He was very, very good at fight choreography.
He was.
very, very good.
It was-
Have
he
you
was
ever
very
seen
creative.
Dead Fantasy?
Was that...
That was his original work with all the Final Fantasy characters that fought each other.
No, I saw the one with Samus.
yeah, that's one I've seen.
Oh, okay, I know what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay,
That's a really
watch
old
Dead
movie
Fantasy.
anyway.
It's very good.
Okay. I'll do that too.
Anyway,
Hello, Julia.
Hey.
Hey. How are you? How did you enjoy the song?
Oh, man.
How did you guys enjoy the song back at home or in the booth, whatever?
Dying on the inside.
Dying on the inside.
So Julia, say some words.
Wow.
Oh
How
man.
about you bring a
Which
subject
words
to the
do you
table?
want me to say?
I don't know. Julie's been a little quiet.
Yeah.
They've got stuff to say.
My brain is like shutting down.
Do you need water? I'll give you
No,
water.
I'm good. Like
Okay.
it's just like a thing. I feel like the last 2 days, like it's just been like
A downhill.
a downhill spiral.
I feel that.
Downhill spiral. I like it.
Downhill spiral.
Is that not a saying?
That's the name of our.
Well, there's
new
like
cover
downward
band.
spiral.
Oh shoot!
What?
I like downhill spiral though.
Downhill spiral.
I think that's just like a cool cliff. I like it.
I like it. It's like you're rolling a garbage can down a hill.
I thought that was the same thing as downward spiral for like, all intensive.
It's like a volcano, like the inside of a volcano with stairs.
Oh
I like
my
it.
god, what happened
Yeah.
here?
We locked
going on
those two
both
out.
sides.
Okay.
We locked those two out. They won't come in apparently, unless Peter's letting them in. Why did we let Peter in?
I
Get
don't-
Peter out. Thank you.
I don't know. He's not in the booth, so it's fine.
But yeah, welcome to the mellow half of the podcast.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Sometimes the song gives us
takes
a little while
just takes it
to
all out of us.
get momentum again.
I know something we can talk about.
And what's
Michael
that?
and I were on Christine's show yesterday.
Yes, you were.
Yes,
That was
we
a lot
were.
of fun.
I
It was a fun show.
unfortunately could not be there
It was
because of
we had a great
rehearsal.
time. It was a really good time.
It's okay. You're,
I wish I could have been. I have really crappy
Michael had
hours.
to leave.
you were
45
in.
minutes
You're
in.
in chorus.
Yeah,
They have
and then Matt Av right after.
Yeah.
They're just like looking at us out the window. We've got two people. We've got Michaela and.
He's complaining that you can't hear us.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
my
fine, though.
god.
Would you like
Do
me
you
to sign
know-
at them? Do you think they would understand?
No.
Michaela can
Michaela
understand.
Oh,
only
Do you guys
you
know
were.
about the whole Peter letting me and Ashley into the building legacy?
No, what happened?
Okay, so me, Ashley, and Marina will leave Welsh after 9, and the door will lock behind us, and so we can't get back into the building the lazy way, which is that one door that locks. And so, I have never called Peter before, but Ashley and Marina will call him to let themselves in, on a very frequent basis.
Peter's such a good guy.
And Peter will he won't fall asleep, but he'll just be on his bed and just
having a
he'll
incredible
sit
time
there
I think
and
there's a bow going on in there.
There might be.
he'll
laughing.
sit
I don't like
and
it.
just kind of wait for sleep to succumb or whatever.
Mhm.
And during that time is always when Marina and Ashley are I need to get into the building now.
I like to think that Peter just sits there.
Just
in
wanna say
lingerie
this.
in the middle of his room waiting. For the call.
This is going to remain a Peter thing.
Yes.
Even though now I dwell in the same room as Peter, I request that this remain a Peter thing.
Oh, trust that I'm probably going to call you at least once. But you know what?
I don't
the
even
thing
think you
is
have
that
my
what
number.
do you sleep?
Ooh.
Do I sleep?
Yes.
Yeah, I sleep.
The thing is that Peter's always awake.
I know that.
So, if you are awake, if it's after 9, and before 11,
Is 9 late for you?
maybe.
Oh my god.
What's late for you?
What are you?
4, 3,
Yikes.
3.
Don't want to talk about.
I mean, once
What?
we start getting
Never
after
ever sleep.
once we start getting after midnight, then it gets progress. It all depends on how I get sleepy drunk.
Oh,
You know.
no.
You'll all probably hear guitars outside at one point because John Smith had. Oh, not right now, but at 1 o'clock, 2
I got
o'clock in
really
the morning the
excited.
other night. John Smith, me, and Nikita. He had a guitar and we were singing at the top of our lungs. They were singing Tenacious D.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
And we were walking around Riker, just being loud, obnoxious people. But yeah,
Yeah, I can't do that.
it's bad.
Once it starts getting midnight, I
He's an old
gradually become
old.
loopier
He
and
wants to sleep.
loopier, and basically, I just call it sleepy drunk because I basically turn into a drunken person, but it's just me
I need to share something.
What do you
in
wanna share?
dire need of sleep.
What do you want to share, Christine? What do you want to bring to the
other
table?
night in which I got very, very loopy.
Oh no. Sleepy thoughts with Christine Marten. I like this. This is a good time. We have to vibe. Come on.
Oh
Vamp.
my god.
That's what it's called.
I whenever I'm falling asleep and come up with weird thoughts, I'll message my one friend. Have I told you about Trace?
I think you may have once.
Trace
Okay.
Adkins.
No, his name is Trace Wilcox, and I've known him for the
Close enough
last
to Trace
4
Adkins.
years. And like, I met him through this weird series of events involving like internet friends and weird familial relationship connections.
Okay.
And so like we ended up being friends, and we had like these Skype calls like for the entire summer, whatever. Fast forward to now, like we have the weirdest contacts, and I'll like say something after you say something, but like when I'm falling asleep, if I come up with a weird thought, I'll message him about it, and then we'll talk about it. He's a Gemini, so it works.
Oh boy.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Are you a Gemini?
No, but I know a lot of Geminis.
What is your sign, girl?
Aries.
I'm
straight
Yo!
fire.
Hey,
Yo!
Aries. When is your birthday?
April 17th.
April 1st. Hey.
April Fools!
Hey.
That's fun.
The fires
I
are
like
now
that.
outnumbering poor Andrew.
As it, the balance is.
I don't know what I am.
You're a Taurus.
He's a Taurus. I tell you this all the time,
You're an-
Andrew.
I know I'm a Taurus, but like, what does that like? What does that?
I already,
Right.
I've
You are the
I have
dirt.
told you this multiple times, my friend.
Um,
This is basically all we talk about.
no, I'm aware. I kind of. It's not that I don't care. I just tune out because I'm like I don't
He doesn't care. He
understand,
just doesn't care.
and I tune out.
Why do you attack me in this way, Andrew?
I know that I know that like you told me my sensitive part is my neck, my
Oh my god!
my
Really
erogenous
paid
zone.
The
attention.
back
There's
of the
erogenous
knees,
zone.
like
my
Capricorn or
erogenous zone.
something. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you? What? Pisces
I
has
had no
feet,
idea about this.
So
We've got heads.
the
we've got, like,
erogenous
scalps and
zones of
ears.
the signs.
I've never heard of that before. That's
It's
really. I
apparently
don't
a
want to
thing.
know it.
Aries is head
Oh.
and ears.
Hey.
So.
No.
Leos are spines and backs. So
Really?
That makes
That's
sense.
weird. Does that
actually
make
makes
sense?
Because, like, my sister has this weird thing that, like, if you, like, run your finger down her back really fast, she freaks the fuck out. Oh, she freaks the fuck out.
same.
Wait, what?
If you, for some people, if you run your finger down their back really fast, they, like,
It's a
freak
sensitive
out.
area.
It's like they
Whoa.
just start laughing.
I
gonna try
I
that.
probably would.
I'm gonna try that out.
But late
What do you
night,
not
Don't do it on me right now.
I'm gonna try it.
That's so sensual. I can't deal with this.
do you want to hear the late night ponder?
That's
Yes, I do.
Doesn't
Okay.
feel weird, but it actually feels kind of enjoyable.
I don't like that.
I'm wearing really
that-
comfy.
that's
I'm,
not
weird.
God,
Studio.
no.
This is pretty
Oh,
regular
I'm
behavior.
I'm feeling.
I'm gonna
I'm like.
vomit. That's
the cool
like
thing
a,
is like I'm wearing a really comfy shirt
a
and a really
fresh
comfy
couple
like
thing.
sweater. So
Mhm.
yeah, we're dating.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
There we are.
they're kind of
Christian,
dating.
can I ask you a question?
Ask me all the questions.
If you get hit
Yes.
by a transformer, does it hurt more than a regular car because they're more than meets the eye?
Is this one of the questions that you come up when you're sleeping?
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'd like to believe so. Yes.
I said that to someone. Their immediate response was, "I hate you so much."
I agree with that person. Oh my god,
Please start messaging me with random thoughts in the middle of the night.
that would be
I do-
amazing.
Yeah.
My one friend who, I'm not gonna get too much into his life story, but he's always just very. Do you guys know Billy Fenn?
No.
I've met him once, right?
Billy Fenn is an amazing human being, but he's a hot mess all the time. And he's the person I message because he's just always amazed by these things. Or there's another guy, Warren. If you walk up to him and you say, is it called Sam because it's between the sea and the land? He will just like go
Freak out.
prophecy cat
Oh
on
my
you.
god, wait. What?
Is it called
That's genius.
Sam?
Whoa,
That's really good.
that is good. What are you doing, Andrew?
They're doing questionable things inside.
We should get one of them from in the booth out in here. One of you come in here.
Michael, come out here.
Michael, come out.
No.
not
I want
you.
Michael.
not
No,
you.
Michael.
No, we didn't ask for you. You can speak normally. Why? What? Oh my god.
Are you serious, Michaela?
Do we need to come in there? What are they doing?
All right.
Okay, we're not going to tell
Okay,
you what they're doing.
so-
that's a bad idea.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk.
Oh my god, Michael, you're the manager. Manage. Michael's had enough.
There's a lot of something going on right now,
There's
but
a lot of things.
Anyway.
Get out. Get out.
Out. What do you want to say? Hi.
Ooh. Michael's had enough.
Yeah.
Jenna's
no.
like the main bee, though. Like,
And now we've got Ashley Bach at the window. Oh my God, there are a lot of people.
This is kind of unfortunate. Our entire listener base has
just us
shown up.
minding our own business.
Guys, if you're here, how are you listening? It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
if a tree falls.
Oh my God.
God.
Is that even the same thing in this situation?
I think it is.
Is it?
We're a
I mean,
tree.
if you try
You're
hard
the
enough,
tree.
maybe.
In or out? The door open or closed? You pick. You decide. It's 4:48.
It is.
Do you know where your children are?
No.
I don't have kids. I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, all of our kids are in there.
That's true.
I was gonna think. Oh, okay. Now I remember what I was gonna talk about before.
Yes.
They were
Yeah.
all doing their weird thing. So, what I was thinking about is because of like Transformers, how hype were '90s cartoon songs?
Yo.
Oh my god, they were the best.
Now
were
they suck, but like,
amazing.
how hype were like the intro songs, like cartoons from the '90s?
Dude, the
I mean, like
Pokemon
Transformers, GI Joe, like GI Joe. Whoever wrote the GI Joe theme, like they were going hard. Like that. Actually, that was probably like '80s, like probably even harder.
wanna
Actually,
know
no,
a fun
Transformers
fact?
was '80s
What's
too.
the
So
fun
like,
fact?
The same dude who wrote Call Me Baby with Carly Rae Jepsen sung Transformers theme song.
What?
oh my
Yeah,
god,
his name is Josh Ramsey. He leads the pop punk pop punk band Mariana's Trench. It's a Canadian pop punk band.
Yeah, no, I know of them.
Do you?
Friendship.
Yes.
We've witnessed a
Best
friendship.
band ever.
I've only heard one of their
Astoria?
songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
New album. It's like based off the Goonies, but also him like his mom having like Alzheimer's or something.
I
and,
don't know
like,
the story. I just know.
Well, like he got messed up because his fiance like dumped him, and
Oh.
like it
Sad
like the
face.
entire album is like heartbreak, and like his mom is like in a really like bad condition right now, and he also got really sick at the beginning of the year and lost like a crazy amount of weight.
Yeah, that reminds me of Transformers.
Teen Titans had
Teen Titans
an
had a-
amazing theme, even though
Oh,
it wasn't
yeah.
English, but it still had
I
an
thought like
amazing
in the
theme.
first season it was in English, and then they just used the Japanese version for some reason.
I don't know.
Am I
They
wrong?
had some
I
issues
could be
going
wrong.
on back
I
in the
don't
day.
know.
I have no idea, to be honest.
But I absolutely love cartoon theme songs back when we were.
Some of the Disney ones were really good.
Disney. I wasn't a Disney kid. Did,
But, like-
I didn't watch a lot of the Disney cartoons.
I wasn't
watched
allowed
the
to.
movies.
Like-
you weren't allowed
Oh,
to.
okay, so like I was raised in a household, so I couldn't I wasn't supposed to be watching TV unless it was Food Network or Animal Planet.
Really?
Yeah, or
That's bizarre.
stuff like that. So I would go to my grandma's house.
Please tell me you watched
and
Meerkat
sneak
Manor.
watch cartoons at my grandma's
Ooh.
house.
Did you
But-
watch Meerkat Manor?
Excuse me?
Meerkat Manor on
I
Animal
don't even
Planet.
know what
Oh yeah, are you kidding me? I lived for
was
that.
The best.
Yeah, I watched Meerkat Manor.
Describe it. I don't know what that.
So it's like like they set up these cameras in like the desert, and they're like filming all these meerkats, and they like named them and put these little collars on them or something.
It's a Meerkat soap opera.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is. Flower.
Oh my
Flower
God.
was the head of the.
Flower
of the
was
pack.
the leader.
Flower was the leader.
What is this?
Meerkat Manor. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Narrated by the one and only Sean Astin, aka Samwise Gamgee.
Oh my god, I did not even realize that.
No.
No.
That
It
is
was,
amazing.
it was It was a live action.
Oh my god.
Like meerkat soap opera. It was just
so
basically like a
intense.
bunch of like meerkats. Like there was like the drama, and like Sean Astin would be like, "So today, Flowers group has come across another group, and they're fighting for territory. But Flower has also just had 3 children. The worst was when she had 2 children named Lenny and Squiggy, but one of them was disabled and he died.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
no.
it was
Squiggy?
awful.
That's horrifying.
I don't remember which one, but like they ended up like walking away from like the pack of meerkats, and then one of them got picked up by a hawk, and I don't remember what happened to the other one. It was really depressing.
Oh my God.
I was torn apart for weeks because like they were so hyped about it too. They were like, Flower had these kids, Lenny and Squiggy. So then, like, it was a whole process of Lenny and Squiggy getting raised. And then it was like one fateful day, Lenny and Squiggy walked off. And, like, the cameras are watching Lenny and Squiggy just wandering off on their own. Like, there are people recording this, but they're like, no, we're not going to interfere. We're just going to wait for one of them to get picked up by a hawk.
Well, I mean, I think the cameras are, like, not... They're, like, robots.
But, like, they also had, like, cameramen, too.
Well,
Have
I
you ever seen
mean-
the video of the guy who releases the mouse and it starts to run away and a hawk?
Oh my
immediately
gosh,
love
yeah!
That's what that means.
I love it.
There's also this, like, photo I saw of this woman picking up, like, a turtle, not a tortoise, and throwing it into... Or a tortoise and not a turtle, and throwing it into the water and being like, I'm saving you!
No.
And the poor thing probably drowned, because they
No.
can't swim.
There is apparently an entire Wikipedia page just dedicated to all of the meerkats from Meerkat Manor.
Are you
you link to it?
serious?
Yeah, we'll link that later. But yeah, it was Flower. Oh, Yossarian was the.
Oh my god, it was
and like
intense,
Daisy
man.
was Flower's really crappy daughter.
You were
Oh,
really
yeah.
into this.
I was.
I
forgot
was
about
like
Rocket
I was
Dog.
like slightly into it, not as hardcore as Andrew. That's some
Andrew's-
stuff right there.
You're
Yeah.
into hardcore.
You gotta
weird
dedicate,
Yeah.
you know.
shit. That's bizarre.
Some of the other
Hello.
groups were like crappy. Like I forget which one. Like Flower's like daughter like left her at one point. Was just like I'm gonna leave. Like I'm gonna go off doing my own thing. You know.
I want to watch the
It's
show.
an
and
amazing
provide live
show.
commentary.
Yeah. You want to do it? I'd do it. I'll
Guys, movie
Yeah.
night,
Movie
but
night?
with Meerkat Manor.
just Meerkat Manor.
Meerkat Manor night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
marathon.
I'm really sad.
that.
Flower died, as far as I know.
Wait, when? My childhood
Spoilers.
hero, right there.
Wait,
A meerkat.
let's see.
Oh yeah. No, actually, Steve Irwin.
True.
That guy was
Too soon? Not too soon.
not too soon. It's been.
Flower's
10 years.
5-year reign ended late in the third series when she died after being bitten in the face by a Cape Cobra
Oh
while
my
protecting
God!
a litter of newborn pups.
She's
There was
a
a-
hero.
There was another one of the meerkats that died that way. I don't remember which one it was. Was it Yossarian? It was.
What a messed up show to be watching
Yeah.
as a child. In like hindsight,
That is amazing.
you get emotionally attached to these real animals, and then watch them as they get like
Oh my god.
Get wrecked.
killed one by one.
Sorry.
Why? Why do you hurt me this
Yes,
way?
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Okay. Well,
I want a petition
I
to bring
think-
back Meerkat Manor, though.
on that note,
Oh my lord.
on the note of getting wrecked, I believe that our time may be up. Unfortunately.
55.
It's 55, but Ian's already there, and we got to give him time for prep.
Yeah.
We're doing this for you, Ian. Better say thank you. I know you can't hear us. If you can't hear us, there's a problem. That means we're not recording. But since you're looking at me in the eye, it means we are recording.
Oh my god, apparently
Prolonged
Lenny and
eye
Squiggy weren't really
contact.
Lenny and Squiggy. Apparently they were
Prolonged.
Ren and Stumpy.
I don't care. Oh god.
Was it the show
Christ.
called Ren and Stimpy or Ren and Stimpy?
It was Ren and Stimpy, but apparently
I don't have that kind of.
Flower's grandchildren were Ren and Stumpy and not Lenny and
Sorry.
Squiggy.
I'll ask this
No, it's
later.
fine.
Because they changed them for the American broadcast.
We'll bring you on
Yikes.
later so we can talk about all these fancy new things and stuffs. Christine, where can we find you?
You can find me on Soundwave Games on Facebook.
Right on. Julia?
Underground in caves.
I feel in the dirt next to the Mole Queens.
And on Tumblr.
And Kings.
Oh,
Oh,
and,
Tumblers.
yeah,
and
but
tonight
nobody needs
in
to
And
know.
McLennan
tonight.
Lounge, where Gaming Club is all the
Oh,
time.
that's right.
The Guitar Hero thing.
Ooh, do you want to plug that in right quick?
Am
Right
I allowed to?
Yes.
Okay, so we're having a Guitar Hero tournament at 7 o'clock in McLennan Lounge, and there's going to be free pizza and prize for anyone who can beat John Ruiz. Please beat John Ruiz.
He's pretty confident. I don't know about
Take
that.
him down.
It was a crisp $10 bill. I saw it. It's real
Yep.
crisp. Okay. I am Father Time.
I'm D Prime.
This was the Audacity.
Also, my real name's Andrew. We didn't say our real names.
Do we have to? I'm Chris. Sometimes. Christian on Sundays.
Anyway, we're signing off.
Oh, I guess we're signing off. You can find us on Facebook.com/
The Audacity.
That was weak. Twitter.com/
The Audacity?
YouTube.com/ well, we need 100 subscribers, but one day when we do, if we do, it'll be called
The Audacity.
There we go. That's what's up. Have a lovely day. Oh, we need a
Harmonious thank you.
harmonious thank you. I
Oh,
can't
God.
believe I almost forgot that. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the show, we usually do our harmonious thank you. That means on the count of 3. That means after 3, we do a thank you at the same time harmoniously.
Oh boy.
So, You're excited. I'm
Oh,
excited.
yeah.
On the count of 3, after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank
Ooh, that was something. All right,
Oh,
thanks,
God.
folks. See you next
Bye.
week.
I love you. Marvelous.